And we're on.
Hey, David.
Yes.
We're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your Dungeon Master for Arcana of the Ancients. Season 2, Episode 5. But before we go on, for point of inspiration, what happened last time?
Will we go on? Will we? I'm at 6 hit points right now.
You're what?
I'm at 6 hit points right now.
I'm at 15.
Okay.
Counting my ward, 32.
I'd say 26.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I have the episode was the Dark Hills of Cordette.
Yeah.
Cordette.
Yeah.
Edgar Burrows, not Edgar Rice Burrows, appeared with a drill.
Mm-hmm.
We are looking for a cure for toothless bile, which I was missing when that happened. Cordette was a giant slaughterhouse for ranchers, and the we were heading to the Tower of Outer Detch.
Or that, yeah.
We got attacked by the
Or
Yanni.
all effects, sorry. All effects.
You got it wrong. You made a mistake. GM made a mistake.
But we got attacked by the Yanni that wanted to steal all sorts of Numenera, got them chased off, got to the city and started unloading the bomb, and were attacked by dogs. A lot of dogs. But no one goes down to the dogs. And we roll away, but Edgar then goes off. And
I thought for a moment and I was revived, because he had healing word scroll. Yes.
Well, dead to the dogs.
True. We're not dead.
But Edgar went back off, set off the bomb manually, and we found out that radiation is generally the answer for most things, including toothless bile. The great thing about doing it with a nuclear bomb is you are cured of everything if you're close enough.
Yeah.
Now all you need is find a necromancer.
And then you can raise a family.
Yes. As long as you bury him close enough.
But that's my news.
Alright. 1 point to note.
Yay!
Well, there was like a gigantic beam that came from the top of the tower.
And then grew the stalk, and we went up and saw the giant, Beam! I heard beam.
No. And the swarm of basically mechanical locusts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I did not have a long or short rest on my list.
No. But someone is going to have to forego a long or short rest to pilot the vehicle.
Well, I was in the vehicle.
Yes.
Yes. And I was driving the vehicle.
And he was the one navigating it, right?
Yes.
Normally.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you need another survival check to guide him.
5.
Didn't we pass by that cactus a while back?
I feel like we've been here before.
If you want to stop the vehicle and take a long rest.
Yeah. I think I'll do that.
On rest?
Long rest.
Alright, healed up. Get spells back.
Got lost, but took a nap.
We're men, we don't ask for directions.
That's right.
Knowing this vehicle is slowly irradiating you while you're in it, so you gotta keep the sand.
Par for the course.
But we don't have toothless bile.
No?
We still have lower teeth.
Yeah.
Well, we started out with.
Your characters do.
Thanks. You know things you say sometimes are hurtful.
Well, at least you're not vomiting. You may not have your teeth, but you're not vomiting.
Sometimes when I'm coughing in the morning. Anyways.
Yes. So you're heading back to Beoth? That was the place with all the that told you about this toothless bile and had the arch of illness, they would probably want an update on what happened.
Well, about 2 episodes ago, going back to the Arch of Illness.
Yes. So if someone wants to make another survival check to guide you back to Beoff,
Sure.
Roll higher.
17.
alright, you're on the right path. It's going to be a couple of hours.
Sweet.
On the road again.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Now that I'm driving in the right direction, guys,
Mhm.
what's on your mind lately?
Absence of a Geiger counter.
Make a perception check.
You find a Geiger counter.
Sight, sound, what?
Sight.
Sight.
Well, I'm not perceptive. I'm at a 7.
I'm still sleeping apparently.
Dirty 20.
Alright.
With disadvantage.
Wow. So, you're the one who notices as you pass by the,
We did a survival check. He knows. He looked around
yeah,
as far as he can look.
the crater with the star god. You notice a whole bunch of people, like, mutated, running away from it. Good news, they don't have toothless bile. Bad news, they can no longer worship the star god.
Nice. We should recruit them. I don't know what for, but we could recruit them. They need something to follow.
It seems some of them are also committing ritual sacrifice.
That's not.
Of each other or suicide or
Both.
okay. That's unfortunate. Can we try to get on a better path?
Moving on.
Can I try to persuade him to stop?
You're just, like, he's moving ahead.
I'm driving.
He's driving.
I'm sorry about your guys' ordeal, but we're driving on to Arch of Illness.
Can we say some lies here, maybe? And it might just be, a good talk to tell him that life's not so bad. Be a mutant. You're trying to say
You're also
lies?
running away from your vehicle because it clearly is radiated as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they don't want to be with you either.
We just need to tell them to look on the bright side of life.
Yeah. He glows on the side.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
You can see in the dark.
So you get back to Beoff, and you notice that the effects of the bomb haven't gone this far. So there's still people quarantined, but at least they are identified and saying you can come in and basically make your report. What do you say to Malagran, the Aeon priest, and the other members?
At great risk of our own lives, we were able to set off. Well, actually, we were able to deliver the bomb. Unfortunately, it had to be. Edgar Burrows.
Yes.
Wrote it down.
Good.
Wrote it down.
Yes.
We'll forget his name later.
Sacrificed himself in order to set off the bomb.
For the
And
greater good of all mankind.
huh?
That's for the greater good of all mankind.
It's
Exactly.
like an echo of his voice
Thank
from
you.
the
Thank you.
driving unit. Remember me!
Yes. And I did.
Okay.
And I feel that it needs to be in your records that he's the one that really saved the day. We supported him in his effort.
Oh, well, he's
And also he willed to us his vehicle.
That we've been driving ever since.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. Okay, well fortunately I can treat that as a 10. So 17.
Hmm.
I'm changing typeset. I'm rolling
The
low.
lowest you can get on deception is a 17.
Yes.
Very nice.
And persuasion too.
Well, you might want to notify his next of kin.
Yeah, next of kin?
Oh, of course. He was born in the town of Omar. It's a mining town.
Huh.
It's about 2 days' drive north from here, back in the Sea Kingdom of Gahad.
How did you know so much about him?
Oh, he's done a lot of odds and ends, driving around and.
Well, I hope that his story has concluded that your records have shown how that life ended, trying to save lives.
Also, that he points to the giant drill. That this drill was actually built in Omar. You might want to go there and see if they can help you with it.
Like repair the thing so it
Yes.
stops leaking radiation?
Oh no, it can't do that. But
Oh.
his next of kin would be who decides who gets to keep it.
That's fair.
So I guess we're driving to Omar.
Do you have any Radaway or Radex that we could take while we're...
We'll just take iodine.
That's the real word version of it. Fallout, though, it's the other two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. What did you find out about the toothless bile?
It's cured by the radiation.
And Sister Tavera hears this, and she also hears about the
Yes.
Star God place, and she's in tears, like she's inconsolable. But this has to be the way it is.
In the grand scheme, lives were saved.
Yeah.
Maybe your star god should be a bit more forgiving and accepting of people who want to follow him. They couldn't help that they were mutated.
I mean, they could have ran faster.
And once they had more legs, yes.
Yeah.
You need to be right orientation, though. Having a foot coming out of your chest does not help. I've seen it. It doesn't work. Unless you fall. Then you can hop back up.
What's a foot?
These two have them.
It's this right here.
Like a hoof, but, not as hard. So, we would be fine to bring this back, the vessel back to Omar. Is there anything else we should tell the family? Are there any belongings he left here that we should bring to his family?
No, everything he had should have been
On the vehicle.
On the vehicle, yes.
Is there any compensation we could have for, obviously not from the Star God priestess, but, or her, but...
Give each you 30 shit.
Okay. I bring you up to 50.
60.
I mean, you already have plenty of ships.
Yes, true. I don't want to sell those. Okay. So, anything else we want to do in town?
What is there in town?
What's there in town?
there's multiple vendors, and
Are there any food vendors?
I mean,
Street food.
Street food, costs a couple of shin, but
Walking tacos.
yeah, you get a variety of different items there.
It's fun to chase them down.
Tacos get too much radiation.
Yes. Walking tacos is best when served live.
They also hear about the cure being radiation, and suggest that perhaps the mayor, out in his barge, no one would miss him if they dropped the bomb. Yeah, sure, we cured him. He's not coming back.
We'll be launching a bomb, not dropping a bomb, but...
Yeah.
We could always give them a ride around town and get them cured.
Do you have a Geiger anywhere around here so we can see how we're being radiated in this?
I mean, so far you've only spent about 2 days.
Yeah.
He said the effects wouldn't really start until like a week. So if you can get another 2 days, book it,
Yeah.
and see what they can do in Omar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I have taken light?
The spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
hindsight, I didn't think I'd need to glow green for any reason, but now I do.
Oh, yes. Well, now you know. You probably want to test how much radiation to use. You may not. You may not even need so much radiation that it causes mutations. That could be a thing. Just saying. I'm not a doctor.
But you play one on TV.
Yes, I do. You concur. All right.
We're going on and on.
Yep.
Unless there's any vendors you want to check out.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so make another survival check to map your way to your an Arcana check to reintegrate with the system.
17.
Okay? You know the way to go. Now make sure you're actually
17 also.
alright.
You're synchronized.
Yes.
You're like a Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Now go.
A square peg and a square hole.
In the square hole.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, we could ask, before we leave, is there anybody who wants to join us to go to Omar? Any NPCs you want to have follow us?
caravan.
Yeah.
Not particularly, especially not in your vehicle.
What? What's wrong with their vehicle? I'm a good driver.
It's not the driving that
It's
they just don't want any radiation exposure. They know it's such a small amount that, but still, people are fine where they are. Nobody's, unless you want to do like an investigation check.
Oh, absolutely. If I can get somebody else on our team, somebody else for us to talk with, another voice for him to do. That's a 4!
No.
Who do I find?
Nobody.
Do I find any animals? Do I do an animal handling check?
No. They don't.
Could I buy a pet? Is there a pet vendor?
You pass by Watto again. What are you doing here?
Do you sell any animals, beasts, monstrosities,
No,
or
just
small?
Iron Flesh.
Any iron flesh beasts?
No.
Oh. Do you know anybody who sells pets?
No.
Animals?
No.
Well, livestock.
We could find them in the desert. If they don't kill you first.
Well, no, that's why I wanted to buy one here. I couldn't find anybody to join us. Or anything to join us, for that matter.
Do you blame them?
I think I'll always buy a pet.
I mean, we got a massive mutant and a blockhead.
Hmm. True. And these two.
It just says nope all the time. Are you
Exactly.
helpful? No. You good? Nope.
Should you come along? Nope.
Sometimes nothing is not good to have a conversation with, okay?
Okay.
The hand was getting sweaty, this wasn't moving on. Yes.
So, as you are traveling,
We
make a
finally-
perception check.
These two as well, or all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Oh, is this sight or hearing?
Sight.
Okay.
13.
14.
No, 8, 9.
Alright, I need Tank to make a dexterity saving throw as you're trying to avoid a gigantic sinkhole in the desert. Just driving along. Whoa!
8.
You start falling in.
Uh-oh.
And you're not digging, you're just falling.
Did we turn off gravity? What's going on?
Brace for impact! Everybody takes 6 damage. As the entire vehicle just falls 30 feet and slams into
Oh, you said 30 feet? That's the magic number for no damage.
but you're inside the vehicle. You're like flung upward and bounced around.
Okay, so
You're not hitting the ground. The vehicle's hitting the ground. You're hitting the vehicle as it is falling.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, P Fedora is in chat. Left a P.
Anyway.
Where P?
Make another perception check.
Where are we?
15.
I don't even know where I am.
13.
15.
Okay. Inside the vehicle, you see through its camera. You see this very ornate, large, what looks like a laboratory. And you've just crushed the greenhouse.
Interesting.
Sorry, water drop on my screen. That's where the P came from. That. Okay.
Yeah, water's generally where Pete comes from.
See what you made me do? You made me do this.
No gets another point of inspiration.
I don't want to set it. Fine.
So yeah, part of it looks like these multiple glass structures and different things, and other ones have just been like caved in or fallen apart due to time. So apparently this hole in the desert unearthed this large, ages-lost laboratory. And
What's inside this laboratory?
A broken greenhouse, apparently.
Apparently.
yeah, well, outside. You landed out. Let's make an investigation check. 4.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
8.
You see worm-like tendrils going through like all the bricks and the nooks and crannies, and it looks like this whole thing is being held together by like,
Octopus.
yeah, some kind of worm flesh, and it's like pulsating.
Outstanding.
And you hear a voice in your head just weakly calling out, "Help me!"
You all hear that?
Everyone of you hears that, yes.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I guess I hear that.
I'm not so good in this here, but it came pretty clear, so it's been in my head. It wasn't nothing.
Obviously, the place, you can't enter here with the drill. The drill would just destroy everything. So,
So we go through the drill.
We would liberate whoever's there.
Yeah.
We would set us free.
Yes.
Or we could.
You're being rescued. Do not resist.
Or we could ignore the voice and just go our way.
There might be some cool stuff in there.
you could dig your way back up. There are like places where you can just go against the wall and just burrow back up to the.
Burrows dead.
Too soon.
Are you saying that joke bombed?
Not a glowing review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we burrow out.
You could just leave. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if there's anything cool stuff in this laboratory.
But we'll have to travel 1 foot because obviously our
Yes.
vehicle is sunk.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Are there keys? You can take out the keys and.
no.
Oh. Anybody can put their hands in there?
Well, as long as they make the Arcana check.
How do we get in the laboratory?
It looks like the windows and doors are all boarded up.
I have a crowbar.
I have mold earth.
And there are several sections that if there was like an opening, it has been broken through by those tendrils.
Well, I'm gonna stay as one with the vehicle, and you
Yeah.
guys go investigate.
You could open the door.
How would I open the door?
You're in a drill.
Yeah, but
That seems a bit excessive. I have a crowbar. It's just boards of wood.
He'd have to get super advantage.
Uh-huh.
With a...
Mm.
If we go in with a drill, we might destroy whatever is trying to
Exactly.
collect.
True.
They could sink even further.
Alright, so the 3 of us then
Yes.
Okay.
exit out. You're coming out with us?
Not coming out with
Okay,
yes,
thank
yes.
you.
All right.
Oh, you restored your, okay, you restored your health pool at
Yeah.
20. Okay.
So no one is approaching the door first?
Yes.
Okay. When you get within 30 feet, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Marvelous!
Hmm.
15.
Okay. One of the tendrils comes up out of the sand and swipes at you. But you're able to dodge it.
We're trying to help.
I have no control.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. And we all heard that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Will you be hurt if we attack these things?
I don't know.
Oh, good. Let's attack.
Create bonfire.
You start hearing his scream.
Okay, extinguish bonfire. That's a yes.
Okay. Sorry, we had to test that.
There's 2 tendrils just going through the
Swaying.
sand. You can see them. Anybody approaching closer than 30 feet toward the door.
Hmm.
Oh, how about you just put like your bonfire close to the door, have it like move it towards the tentacle so that it gets further away from the door, then we can go through the door.
What is it you want to do?
You
Put
set
the-
your bonfire in front of the door because that's how you feel.
So burn the door down.
Burn the door down.
Well-
You could do that, but I think more just like getting where the tentacle is. Hopefully, it'll move out of the way of the fire, right?
Put the fire
And then keep
between
pushing
us
it.
and the tentacle.
Yeah.
I mean, between
Is that
create
one?
bonfire and control flame can just, yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
keep walking fire along.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
And then torch the door.
Well, if we need to, we can just open it.
Yeah, I like torching the door.
You would.
Maybe an animal handling check is the most thing I can think of for. You're not trying to damage it, but you're trying to convince it to. Yeah.
4.
6. Come on, get an 8. Get an
12.
8. Well, plus your
I
wisdom.
feel like I
Plus
should
my
probably
wisdom.
use this
Plus one.
inspiration.
Okay. 13.
13.
Let's see what he gets.
19.
19. All right, you definitely moved the bonfire so it like you can hear the kind of the noises of it, moving back and forth, trying to attack you, but then like not wanting to hit the fire, and so you're like back, beast, back, and then finally get your way to the front door.
That's the one.
I have a new trick.
Yes.
Okay. So you use the bonfire to just burn it open.
Well, try the door first.
Try to go first. Okay. Well, I mean it is.
You said
It's got
board
2
shut.
boards. Yeah, it's got 2
Alright.
boards.
Okay.
I use my
Yeah.
crowbar.
Okay. Athletics check.
Alright, gives me advantage. I'll go with the 19.
Yeah.
Plus 1, 20.
All right. You managed to pry off.
One or both of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Both of them?
Okay. Sure.
Cool. Alright.
Door opens. As soon as the 3 of you go in, the tendrils basically seal up the door again and block your path.
Okay. So where does it look like the door's going?
Okay, you see, it looks like an opening waiting room. There's a dilapidated like coffee tea bar thing along with a open reception area, and everything's just like covered in mold and lots of further tendrils just pulsating, and it's very dark.
I have blind sight.
There's tendrils in this room too.
Yes. It seems like they've grown so much over this place that it's literally holding it from completely collapsing. Make a perception check.
How dark
So
is it
we're
in here?
Smaller than 30 feet?
It's, yeah. There, yeah.
Okay, I have my hooded lantern. I can use precipitation, just flip it on.
11.
4.
Oh. Perception.
Yes.
3.
There is a locked metal door that says specimens, and there is a normal wooden door that says waiting room.
Let's hope they don't switch the signs there.
Waiting specimens.
Do you know where you are?
No clue. It's so dark.
I put like my hood lantern close to the edge of the doors. I got the metal one sealed shut at the bottom.
Yeah.
Does the wooden one have a seal shut?
No.
Okay. Well, about that, do you see any light close to you?
No.
Okay, so he's not in either of those rooms. Oh, not in that room.
Or he's blind.
He could be.
Well, are either doors locked?
The specimen room is. The waiting room is not.
Should we check out the waiting room, or do we want to go in the specimen room?
Is there any desk or anything like that in this waiting room? Again, for a
It is
secretary.
broken. But it is there. There is a desk. There is like a receptionist. What would have been like? Yeah.
You're looking for a key?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
That's a 9. I'm not very good at this.
You see a bunch of just broken, like some moldy food and some other things that do like treats and stuff that's probably been here for many, many years.
Okay.
Don't eat it. Don't. Yeah.
I was planning on it.
Some people are like, oh, mold, whatever.
Does anyone have
No cheese.
lockpicks?
I don't believe so. I know you had the lock spell, a knock spell, so I switched that out with shatter for me. So you just know knock, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't go with that.
But I mean, if we can use lockpicks versus knock.
Sure, it's using a spell that would be better than I have to do. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I went with clicker fruit splice, so
Okay. I will knock on the door.
3 times.
So it just opens it.
Unlocked.
Yeah.
Also makes a loud noise.
Very
to be
loud
heard
noise.
Up to 300 feet.
Okay. Yeah. As it does that, you can see 2 more tendrils. There's like a small glass window in front of the door, and you can see like rows and of shelves with a bunch of like jars and things on them, and then 2 tendrils coming straight for the door, like slapping against the door, trying to hold it shut.
Well, I think this is the right room.
Crowbar. All right, roll athletics check.
I'll go with the 18 plus 1, 19 total.
All right, you managed to pry the door open, and these 2 tendrils. Let's get initiative, I guess, trying to attack these things.
Are we rolling attack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
one
him,
of the 3 of them. Yeah, no, he's still in the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
The getaway van.
We need a radio.
Yeah.
I should have took a message.
That would be good.
What's going
so I
on?
got
Can you hear
5,
me?
man, something to it.
Oh, you're plus 1.
Yeah, okay, 6.
So,
6.
nope. Elron 6.
Yeah.
No one.
11.
11. And nope.
13.
13. Okay, the tendrils go first.
P. Fedora says, Independence Day, release me! Release me!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nope. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. The other one's going to try to attack no one
Oh, good. Oh, wait.
and fail.
Okay.
He does attack no one. He fails to attack anyone. All
He
right.
goes, I go on.
Yes. Nope. It is your turn.
Well, I don't want to hurt this guy,
These 2
but
tendrils appear to be coming from the ceiling.
Let's go with a level 1 magic missile to the one that came at me
Okay.
for 9 damage.
All right.
Really need to get a bonus action.
Next is no one.
Okay. Well.
More screams. Obviously, but you know.
Naturally.
I'm hearing all these screams from the vehicle outside. Oh my god!
Yes, you don't hear their voice, you just hear him.
Right.
Like, this
The
big
reactions,
voice.
yeah. I'm here when I have the conversation.
Mhm.
Let's see. How close are they to each other?
They're about 10 feet apart.
Okay, so each creature in a 15-foot cube with Thunder Wave.
Do you want to destroy all the glass specimens around you as well?
How big is the room?
It's a 30-foot room, and
Okay,
it's just
so
a
half the
hallway.
room would be destroyed with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, this could be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna roll like a die.
But there's various organs and all kinds of different body parts and things preserved in these jars, along with vials of various unknown fluids.
Okay, in that case, then I'll just go with the 10-foot radius, though. That would still be a 20-foot diameter, though. That would still be too big, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll just attack one of them with Eldritch Blast, then.
Okay. The one he hit, or?
Sure. Yeah. Is that a cocked die?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you
I'll
want
go with
one?
the cocked die. I'll go with the cocked then. Hey, that's a 20 now.
20 now. Okay.
Yes.
So double damage, or?
I want to go with the chart.
Sure.
It's cold damage.
Okay.
7.
Roll damage is normal, and the creature's movement speed is 0 until the end of its next turn.
It's cold. Frozen. Okay. 7. Let's say I need a con saving throw, DC 13, or be poisoned until the end of its next turn.
Okay. It passes.
Okay. So then it's just the 7 cold damage.
Alright.
Unless it had alcohol in last hour, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
You had disadvantage if it did.
Okay, ethanol.
Possible.
Some of the jars, not necessarily a drink, but
Now, Vivador said peace? No peace. Yay!
Elron.
Okay, longsword. Okay, it's 15 plus 3.
That's fine. So it'll be the 3 plus 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, 3 foot.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20
Okay.
for a long time. Okay. And
Roll damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
8
Okay. Plus anything?
plus
Strength modifier. So 3.
3. So it's
11.
Alright, the tentacle just flops to the ground.
Thank you.
The other one's still up though. And now it attacks. The other tentacle is going to attack Elron.
Oh.
And miss.
Good.
Alright, nope.
I will firebolt for 11.
That misses.
Moving on.
You made an attack. I can use my reaction.
Oh,
or
there you go.
it's bringing a missile. Huzzah! Reaction. I can make a ranged spell attack. Never mind. That's a 7. Or no, actually 8. So yeah, that misses, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Moving on. Reaction used.
Alright. No one, you're a regular.
With that.
Huh?
We get enough characters.
Yeah, reactions. Yeah. Everybody reacts to the same one. Yeah.
No one.
Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah.
Never mind. Moving on.
Alright. Elron.
Okay. I'll do the same deal here. Flip sword and yeah, can't.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. Back up to the top of the creature.
We haven't heard what the minimum is, but yeah.
Yeah.
The creature will try to attack Elron again. And miss.
Cool.
Nope.
Create bonfire.
Okay.
DC 14 dex save.
It passes.
Moving on.
It's a wily thing.
Yeah. Right. So he had missed with his attack, though, right?
Yeah.
And since it was after my turn, I get a new reaction now, right?
Not the new round. Right?
It's
only
based
one.
on his turn.
Oh, it's based on his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went, you went, then he went missing.
And he missed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So after his attack,
Okay.
before his attack, though,
Right.
only in 10. No, never mind. Okay. So back to
You.
mine. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Now you have a reaction back.
Yes. Huzzah.
You may want to consider getting an action tracker.
Yeah. Elder Blast. 17 plus 5.
Yes.
Yes. Only 2 cold damage.
Alright.
Con save to be poison though.
Okay.
DC 13.
He passes.
Okay. Did he drink alcohol in the last hour?
No.
Okay.
We'll get you into a tavern brawl sometime.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright.
Elron.
Okay, 19 plus.
Yes.
All right. 5.
24. Did 24 hit?
Yes.
Very
roll
good.
damage.
Oh, good. Okay.
1d8.
Damage.
7 plus
7.
3.
Plus 3. Okay. 10.
10. Alright.
Yep.
Back up to the top. He once again tries to attack Elron.
You had the highest AC of us, so.
And misses.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's firebolt. Why not?
Okay.
22.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'd rather you hit than,
Yeah.
4 fire.
Alright.
I know it was on a D8 or
D10.
D10.
Firebolt.
Yeah, my maximum I would have done was D4. So yes, far better for you to hit.
So, could have been the same.
Yeah,
No one.
higher opportunity though. Eldritch Blast. 13.
That just hits.
All right, now we have a minimum number. That's 3 cold damage.
Alright.
Con save.
Ah.
DC 13.
It fails.
All right, now has a poison effect
Okay.
until the end of this next turn.
Ah.
Next turn.
Elron.
What does poison do against it again?
Oh, it's just disadvantage on it.
Disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Alright.
John.
Oh yes, I will. Yes, swing a missile.
Yes.
Yes. I swing a missile. I rolled a 1. Do you want to chart me
For
since
failure.
I asked for the
I have
chart?
not been charting anyone else for failures.
Okay.
Alright. The creature disengages and basically tries to slither back up to where it's to hold up what its dead associate was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So otherwise, it just basically retracts back and tries to.
Is it still visible?
No.
Okay. Right, well, I guess we inspect the room.
Yep. Make an investigation
Put the
check.
lantern out. Investigation?
Yes.
Natural 20!
Right. You find a small, desk with a lab with various testing instruments and computers, but none of it seems to be operational. There's no power. So you describe this to everybody else,
Yeah.
and then
I put the hooded lantern. I found the thing, guys.
you hear the voice weakly trying to say, "I remember my name. It's Retin Balin.
It's a real call, isn't it?
Yes,
Retin
it's a hard
Balin,
voice to
right
do. It's supposed to be
Regular.
yes, Retton Balen.
Gretchen B.
Mm-hmm. He remembers that he fell into a vat of strange material, and that basically the worms that you see, this structure is coming from him and holding it together, and is basically
Do you have a master scenario from Fallout? He fell into a vat of FEV and now he's been mutated, so he's...
yeah.
Okay.
He's basically immobile and holding this place together, and he's
can't
not exactly
control
sure if there's a way out, but knowing that if you can get power to the systems in this lab, in this specimen room, you could do enough Arcana investigation checks to perhaps compose some sort of antidote.
Compose? I can compose, I'm a bard.
Not that kind of.
Oh.
It's going to be science and medicine.
Oh.
But you need a power source. Meanwhile, in the drill,
The drill. Oh yeah, that's me.
yes, there is a set of, for lack of a better term, jumper cables. That if you were to get them through the door and into that specimen room, you could use the power of the drill to activate the systems. But currently, there's like several layers of pulsing tendrils. If you want to just take the drill into them and potentially do damage to the structure itself,
Sure.
While we're in it.
I can do that.
or try to tell them, you can at least communicate through the loudspeaker. They can hear, from outside. Hey, guys, if you need,
I mean, I can go ahead and put power through the drill into the building, and
or you can try to break down the tendrils and get the power cables into that room.
But couldn't the tendril try to just tear out the cord, though?
Well, we don't know what the tendrils will do. Now,
I mean, if something that's not normally supposed to be there, like us.
yeah.
Well, there are currently unbroken windows if you wanted to break one before the tendrils might try to refill it and try to get the cords through. There is an intact window that you could get back out from.
So it doesn't look like we can get out of this place other than through that window anyway?
Yes. At this point, unless you want to try to break your way through the main door again, which is being thoroughly closed shut, there is, a glass pane.
Okay, I'll, use my crowbar again.
All right.
Let's see, crowbar. I do have a hammer, actually. So you do my hammer, then. Hammer time.
Okay. Are you going to try to break it quietly, or are you going to be, because if you can find a way of discreetly making a hole big enough to...
I'll use one of my pythons to try to focus where the attack is. Where
Okay.
the, try to chisel away. Yes.
Ka-chink.
Try to make it like a window repair removal rather than smash.
Alright, so will it be a sleight of hand then, or?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
It's 12. Not terrible.
Alright, you're able to get, if you had someone who was of small stature, could get through, like a halfling kind of thing.
You're small.
Small cube.
Square window or round window?
It is a square window.
Yeah, we're good.
You can just... in the square hole!
Fast repair, and no one called me in? I'm so sorry. But it's not car repair, though.
No.
She has cars, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, not automobile.
Yeah, not automobile, no.
No. So you're able to discreetly make a pane big enough for him to go through.
It's a big pain.
Big pain.
In the cube, apparently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you...
So I'll yell at Tank to get out of the tank and get over here.
Oh, he doesn't have to. He can just release the jumper cables and you can drag them in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll float over with my floating jumper cables.
All right. Make an Arcana check to attach them to the computer.
She's okay, I guess. A pane of glass for sure. Pane in the glass for sure.
24.
All right. You definitely, expertly bring power. So there's lights, there's humming, there's all kinds of bubbling. It seems like there's like the computer's coming on and processing and other different things that are just apparently like before it lost power, they were like trying to recover whatever experiments and different lots of beakers and test tubes and all kinds of things. So it's going to take multiple Arcana checks to try to go through everything in the room and see if you can find a cure for this.
What ails him?
Yes.
Radiation.
That was Lance answer, but
I mean, in sufficient quantities. Alright. Start looking around the room trying to get answers.
All right. Investigation check.
Dirty 20.
that's a nice wall.
It's a nice pane of glass. You know.
Yeah, I did a good job on it.
It's bright inside, so you're seeing the
15. 15.
Okay. Between the two of you, you managed to find a similar looking like green substance. At least all he could describe was it was green.
Peepador says, what song is being hummed? I think it's probably just the air conditioning unit. And then mix everything and give him a bath in it.
You still don't even know exactly where he is in this whole mess. If anything, it's like, you know, thorough protection / modification of not only him but the entire facility.
But we now have a green unknown substance.
Yep.
I would like to figure out what this substance is.
Right. Make an Arcana check.
11.
It is.
Green.
It is green. It's green.
Any more than that?
Let's see here. Let me look at it. Just to see. Arcana check. Don't forget it.
Peepador says, need some turtles.
The secret of the ooze. Yeah.
Yes.
Certainly. Yeah.
You
Or
want
why? I haven't tried
You
it
want
yet.
to try?
Yeah.
Might get lucky.
8. Are you sure it's green?
You believe that there are enough various body parts and things and implements that you could test a little sample on each one in a controlled. There's like one of those glass with gloves sealed room. You could actually use it without having to interrupt anything on the outside.
Oh, I still have some of Caitlin Klein's hair. You want to try it on that? Some of the hair follicles. Try it on there. Is there enough of a sample there?
Make an Arcana check.
Better this time. 18.
All right. You see that it's actually growing what looks like not just a full head of hair, head's worth of hair.
Okay, like
so
a wig?
It's wig. It's wig worth, yeah, multiplying the hair follicles, but they're also turning green.
Like fluorescent green, or
Yeah, like glowing green.
Okay. So now it's green hair.
Yes.
Okay. Did I end up having to do it to all of the hair, or just a sample of it?
The whole thing, yeah.
Okay.
Put the whole thing in there. So now, I would not pick that back up.
I mean, it could be a sentient toupee.
Hello? Hello?
No. Do some more
Is the
check.
hair doing anything other than growing?
As he's trying to, like, it's bending away from him as he tries to touch it.
So that's blinding inside.
This could be fun.
I will ritual cast comprehend languages. Is it trying to say anything?
No.
Worth a shot. We
We need to find something else to put this on.
I still have Horatio's skull as well.
Yes!
Yes! Let's get it in the isolation tube.
Sure. Here.
It starts growing flesh.
Ooh!
and similar kind of pink tendrils start coming out and bulging against the glass case. It looks like if you don't find something, it's going to break the case and try to attack you.
Attack us?
Yeah.
Call it Horatio too.
There's also a vial of black liquid.
You guys had to go
Who
create
has a good
something,
animal
yeah.
handle?
I got one.
I got one as well.
You have 0.
0.
We should have 1 because your wisdom is 1.
Oh. No.
I had 0.
How you try to do animal handling? Which way am I trying to handle them? The
Horatio.
Horatio. Okay.
We want a pet.
I mean, that's all I learned. Right? Natural 20!
Hey.
I tried to put the wig on top of Horatio's skull that they can try to mutate together.
Okay. It kind of settles into just a head, a face.
Yeah.
And so it's just this green glowing wig
Yeah.
on top of a human face.
Okay.
I guess for lack of a better explanation, looks like Kevin Klein.
All right.
and
Whatever Kevin Klein looked like.
whatever Kevin Klein looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And can't seem to say or do or move beyond just holding this head, this intact looking fleshy face.
And the tentacles that's coming out. So.
No, those contracted into like.
All right.
You should take it out.
P. Fudor says, "I'm loving this. Add some black liquid. See what happens to the fragile mop."
We don't want a Horatio Kevin or Kevin Horatio.
If you don't
So
know-
it has eyes and it's just blinking and staring at you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can understand me, blink twice.
It blinks once. And then it blinks 3 times.
I don't think you understand me.
Or it can't count.
Hey, that's true. Yeah. If you can understand me, do this.
It just stares at you.
Okay, it doesn't understand. Okay. We can work on it. We can work with this. It's fine.
Oh, really?
We can always take the sample box with us.
Yeah. Well, okay. You said there were other samples that were available?
Yeah, there's like organs, brains, and other things.
All right. How do we try some of the black liquid on one of these other organs? See what it does to that.
That sounds like a plan.
All right.
Even a single drop, it starts shriveling up and dying. You take a brain, you just drop it on, and it just crumbles up and turns to dust in the
We
liquid.
want to keep
That could be a useful weapon. Yeah.
Yes.
Do not roll a 1 on that.
Try to collect the black goo.
Oh,
Is it still in a vial or?
you just it's in the vial, and you just like one drop or just a little like drip, of
No, you ruined the brain. And add a brain, you can understand you. We shouldn't have added to the brain first. We should have, oh well. Should have put the brain inside the skull. Then I would have understood. Oh well. You live, you learn. You create new life in a lab. We're done.
Yeah. Is
We
there
get a
anything else
mascot.
we can mix
Make an Arcana check.
to
7.
Would you like me to look at that?
Yes, please.
23.
You believe if you were to take the entire sample of black liquid and pour it on one of these exposed tendrils, that it would cause a massive chain effect.
Chain reaction.
Chain reaction. Yeah, trying to. You would have to also leave because the tendrils were holding the thing together.
Okay.
So yeah, but that.
We'll try
Is
telepathically.
he still on the outside?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, no, he's in the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bunch of things in, so yeah.
All right.
So, okay,
Are we going with Kevin or Horatio?
I mean, it's Kevin Klein's hair, So we could go with Horatio Klein.
Horatio Klein, HK. All right, let's take HK out with us.
All right, it doesn't seem to very well hold the shape. It's like Play-Doh kind of thing. It's like kind of merge and mesh, and like just this head that nothing else exposed to it.
Sure.
But it just with eyes that just look around. The mouth doesn't open.
Rocketor Side has joined us. Hello.
Hello. We're very unusual.
Hello.
Clayface kind of thing, but it's like yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like we should bottle, to keep both these with us, and we have to use. Well, you said we had to use the entire black goo.
Yes.
If we tell them this, okay, we're probably going to end up having to use this. We think it's going to create a chain reaction that will end up killing you, presumably, and it'll destroy this place.
Or saving him.
Or, I mean, don't know how it will save him, but
We can all try and be excited.
we can keep looking around.
We
have
got
a waiting
HK
room.
with us.
Yes.
At this point, he just wants to move on, and he knows that he's still ingrained in this, and there's likely no way of.
So integrated in the system.
Yeah.
Can't break down the system.
Mhm.
You can't
Black goo
control
and
it.
just torch the building.
That seems like the evil option.
At least this.
We're already
separates them.
dissolving him.
Or
so-
if
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
torching it, I could just run the drill in there.
The weed rocker of doom, yes.
There might be other chemicals in here we'll get onto it. We don't want to.
Yeah, the mixture will cause potential explosions and very bad stuff. So we don't.
We'll get out first.
Do you want to at least check the waiting room to see if there's anybody? Not the other waiting room, but there was the specimen room, and beside it was a wooden door with a. What was the sign on that one?
Waiting room.
Okay, there's a waiting room.
Yeah.
So what was the room we were in initially then?
The reception. office.
Reception, and then waiting room over there. We want to check the waiting room.
Sure.
Enjoying your living room setup. Yes, because it's cooler down here than it is upstairs.
Yes.
All right. Would you check the waiting room?
Yeah.
Are the lights on now?
No.
Okay. So lit lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't locked.
You just see a set of wooden chairs, some metal chairs. They're just like strewn about the room, and there's like a large glass pane. It looks like an operating table. At least on the other side of it would be like this where however you go in there. But otherwise, everything's bolted down. There's multiple. Well, at least there's one. So there's the glass pane, so you can see into whatever other room. There's no entrance there from here, and there's on the opposite side of this waiting room. It looks like just a doctor's office.
Okay.
Well, watch them operate on your loved ones.
Seems that way, yeah. All right. So do you want you and I to investigate this while he stands at the ready with the black goo over one of the tentacles?
Yeah, we can look around.
Sure.
Roll
You wanna do that
investigation.
then?
Oh, okay.
That way you'll be the do it, and then you pour it on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
12.
11.
Okay. You managed to find what looks like a
Your
binder
average.
full of various documents, including various specimens, various experiments, and it looks like donations. This may not just been like a waiting room, but a financier room. So somebody who is trying to observe different experiments would have reason to bid on different things. So it's more of a
Financial director.
financial, director kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, there's various experiments and various prices of Shin that are suggested for procedures and
So it was recent enough that the Shin was the currency.
yes,
then.
yeah.
Okay. This could have been like hundreds of years ago, and or something like that.
Oh, Shin has been around for hundreds of years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Could be 1,000. Could have been when gold was still good.
Okay, so is there anything particularly of note in this book?
Or letter?
Nope or notes?
Note.
Okay, gotcha.
A lot of the pages are faded away or like just illegible. A lot of handwritten notes of various successful / failed experiments. And a lot of things that just really don't make any sense because I'm not an expert in that sort of thing.
probably use script instead of block. Right?
As far as you can tell, the only thing you can do at this point is just put the guy out of his misery with the black goo and get out before the whole place collapses.
Okay, well, we can take the book with us.
I was hoping. Well, I was hoping that this is the book. I guess it's the other one. Being proficient in calligrapher's tools, would I be at least better at reading handwritten materials?
Reading them and understanding them are two completely different things. These are experiments that are centuries old of things that, you don't understand and most people have not done in a very long time. So whatever has been put together is...
I'll take the notes.
He already said he was taking
Are you going to take the notes? Okay, that's fine.
You can have them. You got hands.
I mean, I have some, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I really don't. I have a hand and a snake. All right.
And close.
Yeah, this appears to be just a place for investors to support various projects.
Mutation notes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna give you back your black goo so you can put it on.
I mean, you can put it on yours just easily, right? Just don't hurt
Well,
yourself.
I've been rolling really poorly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to miss.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Like, if anything, you could, pour it onto the ones at the front door.
Mm. That way, an easier
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
Immediately. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can still have more of the green goo?
No.
Oh, okay. But we have HK with us.
Yeah. Where are you putting him?
Well, I gather he's still in, basically, it's like a Futurama canister, right? Four heads?
No, you want to put him in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, specimen jar, yeah, that'd be easier,
Oh,
yeah.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
Put him in a
You don't
specimen jar.
touch him, that'd be different.
No, right.
Yeah.
See, with your gloved hands, you put it in a specimen jar and...
Not my gloved hands.
Somebody, yeah.
Maybe your force field hands, or I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
So, yeah.
touch it, but don't touch it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sanitary.
Okay.
I mean, really, with carrying the wire, hot wire, you're probably the ideal one to do that, since you're not actually touching it.
Yeah. That's a weird thing.
Right, detach the wires, obviously, otherwise you're going to be dragging the whole thing along with you. So power goes out.
Was there any fish food?
Any food here would be long spoiled rotten.
Okay.
Yeah.
Needed to feed HK.
He's never even opened his mouth. He just kind of looks around with his eyes. That's it.
Well,
Okay, we got him in a container.
now we'll have to see about...
Where would the food go? He has no stomach.
I don't know.
Nor does he, but apparently he got
I guess.
indigestion or whatever all the time.
Yeah.
Alright. So, disconnect wires.
Yeah.
We let her back out.
HK.
Alright, dexterity saving throw for all three of you. You're still in the vehicle, so it's like, okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna have all kinds of questions.
21.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got 7.
So both of us, alright.
Yep. 12 bludgeoning damage as before one of the tentacles disintegrates, it swats at each of you. She's like, ow, it really hurts, and then the whole thing just starts crumbling down behind you.
30 seconds too late.
Which made it out to the vehicle.
So like the back,
Yes.
the back compartment opens up on the vehicle. And you're, go, go, go!
I hold to one of the cameras. Look, we got a little friend now.
Who is this guy? Why did you bring this with you?
We committed crimes against nature.
And why?
Why not?
What good is he gonna be for us?
Obviously, this is a multi-step process.
Okay. You explained to me on the 2-day trip.
As you make a perception check as you enter the vehicle again.
8.
As you're holding HK, you notice that his hair starts to stand up on end when you enter the drill.
Okay. At least his hair is sensitive to radiation.
Yes.
So we have kind of a Geiger counter? Maybe this will help in his advancement in life.
Maybe it's his food.
Maybe, yeah. There are some types of fungus that consume radioactive material.
Maybe he'll grow feet.
He's a fungus head.
Could be.
Outstanding.
Okay, let's put him back by the engine.
Alright, survival check to guide your way back up.
21.
Alright, you're good. You're able to weasel your way through and basically dig your way back
Not burrow.
Out,
burrow.
Yeah. Well, you're still burrowing, but upward, back up out of the pit.
Burrows.
Yeah. Alright, so, now that we dealt with that, because that was just a slight, didn't actually get into some of the details on that, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Now you're heading back
On the road again.
to Omar.
Woohoo! HK doing anything special from hanging out in the vehicle for too long?
At this point, you say his hair is a mohawk, and it's still glowing green,
Nice.
and he just looks in every direction and randomly blinks.
And somehow, I guess on this 2-day trip, you guys ended up explaining more to me how you thought this guy was going to help in the mission.
We had a skull, and we had some hair.
Yeah.
What else were we going to do with it?
I guess maybe leave it behind because it's not part of the mission.
Well, we didn't know what the green goo would do. We had to test it, and we found out what it did.
And we created quasi-life.
And you thought maybe it'd do more on the mission?
I mean, it could be good for a later mission. Gives us a heads up.
Maybe we could graft it on his shoulder.
I'll give you that.
3 heads are better than 2.
Alright, well now that that's explained.
You're able to get a long rest if you like.
Okay.
It's going to be basically traveling until you get to Omar.
I keep virtually casting comprehend languages, try to communicate with him in some way.
He has no vocal cords. There's no.
He has no neck.
He has no brain. He's
No
just
neck, no throat, no
he's
brain.
just like skin and eyes for some reason, but no tongue, no brain, no other bones or
So
anything.
you couldn't even taste food if you wanted to.
Well, we'll work on it. Maybe if we can figure out hints from this notebook that we can't fully read.
I can understand English and Fiend. I know,
But I mean, from what you could tell when he was in the when you were trying to put him in the separate container, that he was just like Play-Doh molding, and he would eventually go back into shape, but he was actually just pliable a bit, just staring at you, like just mixing in.
It's like the skin of Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
Ron Williams when
Yeah.
he's getting skin on.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So I recognize you brought in a thing of notes that have, obviously a lot of pages. I'm proficient in languages of English, Fiend. Maybe once I'm done driving, I can actually read into some of these notes and see what it is.
And I can read them to you while you're driving.
Sure.
It'd be some pretty extensive Arcana checks to understand what it's talking about.
Sure.
Yeah. And perhaps if you were to take it to another set of scientists or experts who could take a longer time to study it, they might be able to recognize the horrors they were doing in that laboratory. Like you just participated in some very...
In a matter of a couple minutes.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to...
I'm pretty sure this violates some convention.
Yeah, but that convention's probably over by now.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I didn't sign it.
The victim was fine.
Now all else we need is the spirit of someone to embed in this thing.
Well, as you pointed out, though, it still needs the other parts. How are we going to be able to get other parts into it without hurting it. And also it integrates properly. Unless it's self-healing in some way, I don't want to have to hurt it in order to see if it, the mutations automatically regrow.
Like, it's just a skin seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, around all the extremities. Yeah.
Oh, maybe a better example would be Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminator has just skin
Yeah.
over a robot head.
Yeah.
We could try and put other fleshy bits and attach them.
I don't have any yet. That aren't my own.
Do you want to
It's
donate
alive!
some legs?
Alive!
I don't think that would work too well.
Okay.
Detaching like two of my legs just to put it on the bottom of the head. And with two legs.
Yeah.
You may end up running away and it'd be all for nothing.
Alan spider legs too. I don't get my good horse legs.
As you approach Omar, make a perception check.
15.
No.
No.
Nope.
No one.
Okay. As you're driving towards it, you notice that there's a whole bunch of balloons and various like banners and things. It looks like it's something about a festival taking
Okay.
place in town.
Pretty sure it wasn't like a welcome back. Burrows.
Thank goodness!
Did you bring the supplies? The medicine? Did you bring medicine? Did you bring it? Who are you?
We brought HK.
I would think that we pull out a head and be like, look.
You know,
Well, they wouldn't recognize him because we
we
gave
put
him
the
the
head
name.
on top of me as I move around.
Alright.
Give people a place to look generally towards.
Good.
Roll a history check.
Oh.
It's Burrow Day.
15.
6.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. You would know that this is a yearly festival celebrating the founding of Omar. It is M-I-N-E-R, not M-I-N-O-R, because they're a mining community. So miners, welcome, miners, and has like a list of famous miners, including Edgar Burrows. Like, oh, if only he'd come back, that'd be really great.
M-I-N-O-R?
As in younger,
Young kids.
yeah.
It's a very important distinction in this case.
Not miners.
When you end up killing a bunch of miners, you generally want to know if it's a me or a no.
Yeah.
The major miners.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
It is really for the major miners, yes.
Yes.
Since I made everybody laugh, can I get inspiration?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
One inspiration to
Goodness.
no one. No one gets inspiration.
Oh, teeth.
You do see other mining vehicles that are gas powered, or even some that have like solar panels on them, which you would think would not work very well.
Yeah, that's
Unless they're just digging above ground and trying to
strip
build
mining, I guess.
Digging above ground?
well through like mountain, just not going completely underground. Is the point.
Like digging a trench?
Trench, yeah, trench.
Okay.
Sure.
And it's very limited.
I mean, they could dig through a hanging garden.
Hmm. Really went through a garden ourselves, so yeah.
Well, you crushed one, but
We went through it.
yeah.
Direction was irrelevant.
All right.
They
So
did so with velocity.
you park outside. They
Yeah.
definitely know. They recognize the vehicle, and as you come out, where is he? Where's our hero?
Edgar.
Edgar Burrows.
Yeah.
I look up where it was. Edgar Burrows.
Yes.
I am sad to say he sacrificed himself for the needs of the many. We were on a mission in order to try to stop the toothless bile, and in order to do so, it required activating a nuke, and he sacrificed himself in order to do that.
Roll persuasion.
It's at least a 17.
Oh.
It's 17. I rolled a 5. Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible news. You're supposed
Well,
to.
I told it so well, right? So it's not so bad.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, it's like the Robin Hood Men in Tights,
Yeah.
where he's like, "Oh, tell me this terrible news." He got it's Robin. He's doing this. Like, why are you so happy about it? You told me to be.
You did a terrible job.
You did terrible.
Sorry, well, it's not good
This
news.
is terrible news.
Yeah. We'd be glad to return this vehicle to the family. Where's the family?
No!
Where's the family so we can pay respects?
Oh, the Burrows are left side of town here. We can certainly try some. They would love to have the vehicle back. Obviously, I mean, we could try to find something else for you in replacement.
We appreciate that. Something maybe less radioactive.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Well,
Need
thank
another
you, yeah.
vehicle?
yeah, it's going to require like regular tanks of gas and other
Sure.
things.
Some other kind of fuel source,
Other
yeah.
fuel source, yeah.
I've heard some vehicles running souls.
S-O-L-E or S-O-U-L?
The latter.
There's another distinction you want to
That's what I was afraid of.
do.
We got to cut off a lot of feet.
I see that.
Hey!
I got legs, I don't need no hooves and. Anyways, so I feel like we should probably, before joining in the festivities in celebration, meet with family.
All right.
Yes, 5 of us should. I'm already a cube going around. What?
I'm still not attached to this thing, but sure, why
Well, no, it's attached to him. We put it on his head.
not?
Now we know if you're imbalanced because it'll start sliding.
Yeah.
If you're inclined to.
So you're attaching this as if it's your actual head, like on top of
It's
you.
just
People.
sitting on top and-
Yeah.
But the voice is coming from down here
Yeah.
as the cube.
I mean, it's like a foot down. It's, it's relative.
I'm a square with or a cube with a floating
Head.
head in
Head,
a
yeah.
jar that I'm floating off the ground, moving around.
Yes. Exactly.
And floating head doesn't really actually react to things.
Yes. But it might trick people because I can sit around.
That's true.
Excuse me. So, you talk to the rest of the Burrows.
Yes.
You see,
Same situation.
yes.
Yes. We brought back the vehicle and we already parked it. I see we took out all of our belongings.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. We have.
Is this his wife?
This is his mother.
Oh, his mother. Wow.
His mother's very old.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh. Hey, young dearies, we have a dune buggy you could use.
I very much appreciate that.
It seats 4.
Does it have a good dashboard?
I suppose.
Okay.
You put HK up there?
Yeah.
Mm.
We need some glue. Or a good magnet.
Magnets. Okay. Well, we greatly appreciate the, I won't say trade-in, but it's, the hospitality.
Well, thank you. It does move a lot faster, but obviously it doesn't burrow. So.
That was, nobody really burrowed like he did.
Oh no!
No, he was an expert.
Does it leak massive amounts of radiation?
No, it uses gas.
Well, that's a plus.
Is it full of gas already?
Currently, yes, it'll take you about a day's journey where you have to refill.
Are there locations within a day's journey where we can actually refill?
Yes, she points to the north. There's the city of Bridges, the capital city of Gahan.
They have gas for sale there.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, how many gallons does it take and how much is it per gallon typically? How
Well,
bad is
it's looking
inflation?
how far you travel. It's like that's basically.
Yeah.
It's not really measured by the amount of gallons, but just like.
8 days worth of travel, how much does that cost?
Oh,
Yeah.
About 50 shin.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. But there's some big jobs on the way between each other and thing, but yeah. Well, again, we thank you. We brought it back in the best condition as we could. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Very nice. Okay. Have fun at the festival.
As well as we can. Yes. Will you be attending?
Eventually, I should probably, spend time mourning my son.
Naturally. Do you have any other family members that could be supporting you in this?
My husband's drunk at the bar. Might not want to tell him right now.
I don't want to hurt him! It's not physically, maybe emotionally.
It's probably good that he doesn't know about this yet, but, give him some time and we'll bring it to him gently.
Beefador says, take it and go in the opposite direction. And we took the vehicle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess we head out then. What is here in Omar? There's a festival.
Yeah, the festival. You can go to the tavern.
Do we have to? I don't want to run to dad right now.
Yeah.
People could point out the fact that, hey, we were the ones that came in his son's vehicle. It's like, we don't need that in our lives now.
Don't need that at all.
Is there another tavern that he lives in? How many taverns are there?
No.
There's 3 taverns.
There's 3 taverns.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 in 3 odds that we'd actually get the one that he's in.
We don't need to
Okay.
All right.
We can go look around the festival.
Yes. Are there vendors?
There are various Numenera, some ciphers, some relics.
Are there festival games?
Oh, sure. There's all kinds of games of chance. You could get some Shin if you're willing to put an upfront bet that you can manage to, pin the tail on the dog. Not really pin it, but there's various carnival dart throwing and hitting a hammer and knocking up a
Test of strength.
test of strength, test of dexterity stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try my hand.
Each one costs 5 Shin.
Okay.
But you could win up to 20.
Sure.
Is there anything that relies on being blindfolded?
Poor HK. All you can do is see. He's practically a goldfish. Well, even goldfish have better memory. Right? He doesn't have a brain for the eyes to process
No.
what's going on.
No.
We don't know what's going on in this.
True. Yeah, look inside there.
I'm gonna try my hand at the dart throwing.
Okay. Roll. Let's see.
So it's 5, you said?
5 to
5 Shin to enter.
Yeah.
And depending on how well you do with an acrobatics check,
Acrobatics, alright. 5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Try again.
Alright, I'll try again. This is my last try, though.
I'll give you some bardic inspiration this time. That way, let's try and hopefully make back.
So, I get
you had a D4.
at a D4?
The D6, sorry, D6.
6.
On the next check, yeah.
Well, what do you know? 26.
Winner, chicken dinner. 20 Shin to you.
Worth the inspiration.
Yes.
Yes.
As a bardic nature, yes.
Nothing like rigging games for fun and profit.
I mean, I just gave him encouraging words, that's all.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I just went from 59 to 74. You guys should try your hand at this. Is fun.
Okay.
Or if you want
Is that
strength,
true?
there's the
And strength?
hammer and hit the top of the bell for 5 Shin. 5 Shin.
I don't
You're
gamble.
strong!
I don't gamble.
Fair enough. Let's see. Is there anything that requires charisma?
Make a perception check.
Ooh! Sight?
Yes.
Okay, 20, a natural 20.
All right. You notice for very rather drunk men having left the bar and just wandering through in the crowd, and they look like they are make an insight check.
13.
It looks like they're kind of playing it up. Like
But they're not actually that drunk.
They're not actually that drunk, but they're just like, trying to. They look like they're casing the crowd.
Okay, then they're going to try to rob people?
Potential.
Okay.
Do you approach the group?
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Just did the quote right.
You
Do you
did.
need me alone?
Sure, yeah. These guys, I don't think they're as drunk as they say they are.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Figure out what their scheme is.
Oh.
And either stop it or get in on it, either way.
I got advantage on intimidation. You might need me in on this.
You can get on the other side of them, in the case, yeah.
Sounds good.
They see you, at least, and say, "Oi, you were the one that brought in the Edgar's vehicle, right?"
Edgar's
You gonna
vehicle.
admit it
Adventure or not? Yeah, that's a good
Edgar
question.
Burrows, right? You have to be. Everyone's been talking about you.
I mean, they're talking about me. Must have been true then, right? Nobody lies around here, right?
No,
What's it to you?
my name's Oliver.
Oliver?
Oliver.
That's a twist.
What's your last name?
Just Oliver.
Just Oliver?
Just Oliver.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
No.
Oliver, just Oliver?
No. Wasn't given a last name, just named Oliver.
But you're given a given name.
Yeah.
First name.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you all doing around here then?
Well, we've got a bit of a plan going tonight. People enjoying this festival. Have you heard of the Shin House?
We're brand new in town.
With N or T?
The loos in the back.
I think the porta potties are over there.
Why don't you change your name to Latrine?
Good shit.
Good.
Good shit.
Family RPG. Anyways. So,
That's right, it became John.
yes.
Tank. It have multiple meanings. You're fine.
Yeah.
The tank,
Yeah.
water tank.
Yeah.
So, what are you getting at?
If you could get your hands back on his vehicle, I believe we could make an arrangement.
We already gave it back to his parents. Or his mother. His father is about to find out.
But
Eventually.
you see, tonight everyone will be, partying and not noticing what's happening at the Shin House. As far as I know, there's over 100,000 Shin stored in there.
Hmm.
And if you could use your vehicle to perhaps make a distraction, 50-50?
No, I will not make out with you. What kind of man are you? I'm not going to make out with you. Jeez. Sorry, that was P. Foodor's idea. She texted me.
Is that you right? Okay, I didn't see the chat there. What's going on?
She texted me and she goes, just yell out really loud. You know what? No, I will not make out with you because thieves hate attention.
Wow. So your character says that.
Yes.
Okay, everyone else is kind of staring. What are you doing? Shush! Trying to keep it hush hush. Don't you want money?
No.
I got
Why steal?
I know this is your plan for us to do
I'll
this,
bring it back.
but I don't think any of us are evil, right? I got chaotic neutral.
Right.
You're lawful there, but
Lawful, yeah.
lawful good, neutral.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Flexible.
as a cube. I seem like we were pretty rich there. My plan killed the room. Love it.
We can always see where it goes.
Well, we know where it's going. It's going to the Shin House.
Maybe.
Be careful when you say that.
My old man, that's all.
Yes, yes.
I thought Nope was very straight edged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, now he's got a jar with a head in it.
I'm a bit of a square.
Mm. You have to be square.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, where would you...
You got a good head on your shoulders.
Hey!
Ah.
You're right, I need to get shoulders.
Well, obviously, you know, HK needs shoulders and a brain and other, you know.
If
Yeah.
I only had a
You
brain.
should be able to talk even as a brain.
He's not a politician.
Well, now you started another storyline that's going to need completion. The election of HK to office.
At least Congress.
Yes. Well,
If you want to make a history
You
check,
can be his platform.
oh!
a history check on the politics of Omar. Yes. Careful. Don't fall. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm alright.
Okay. 8.
Kind of narrow.
12.
Okay.
What are we doing here?
History check on the
on
politics.
Omar.
The politics of Omar.
History check on the politics of Omar.
Yes, we're trying to get HK elected here.
Not me.
No.
7.
Now you know the current mayor is named Mayor Fayron.
Hey, hold on.
Elron
Fayron.
got a 19.
Okay, Elron knows that Mayor Fayron, F-A-R-O-N-D, she maintains much of the order herself thanks to her suit of nigh impenetrable armor and its arsenal of built-in devastating Numenera weapons. So it's like she's been enrolling for the past 20 years.
No term limits?
No, well, I mean, when you're a mining town full of vagabonds and thieves and various, you know, ne'er-do-wells, the only time that they believe that this place would be short of her guards, because they also have battle suits and armor and various numenera.
So wait, so actually is this actually an evil place then? Or is it just like a roughneck place?
It's
like
a roughneck
just-
place.
Okay. So they're not, you said a bunch of thieves and ne'er-do-wells, but it's like, you know, they're just being, you know, blue-collar workers, you know, they're risking their lives in order to get a medium wage.
It is beyond her ability a lawless town. Like, as long as she
Yeah.
is there, people will follow what she does because they know definitely she is not to be trifled with.
Sure.
But the fact that this little group wants to take over basically her stockpile, the Shin House.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's like,
Well, maybe we should go talk to the Burrows and see, and we can meet Oliver up at a later time.
or if you want to talk to the mayor and try to see if you can get a reward for reporting these guys.
Well, it was more I wanted to get away from Oliver before doing anything, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, do they have a mayor or a mom with a slipper? Yes.
Yes.
Let's go talk to the mayor.
Less of a slipper, more of a baton.
Or just various powerful weapons and armor and just
Yes.
crazy stats. So it's like, yeah.
All right.
Mhm, mhm.
I think you slipped on the bag. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're back. If you want to call it here, it's almost 8. We have kind of a setup for what we're going to do next week.
Yep.
Assuming everyone's good for next week.
Yeah.
Should be.
Hopefully. I mean, I guess I'll find out after I make a phone call.
Until then, good night and happy gaming. Bye-bye.
Bye.